The main ingredients in this dog food recipe are chicken, rice, and eggs. This recipe has been recommended for some dogs with kidney disease. If you have a dog that's been diagnosed with kidney problems and you want to switch them to a homemade diet, be sure that you work with an expert. Kidney disease varies greatly, there's different stages, and the diets for dogs in different stages are very different. There's certain things that you need to include in the diet for dogs in certain stages that you wouldn't include for a dog in other stages, and vice versa. So be sure that you talk to an expert, work with a canine nutritionist or your veterinarian, and come up with a plan. Show them this recipe. This may be a great recipe, a great option for your dog, but it is likely that they will recommend adding certain supplements or a multivitamin to it to make it nutritionally balanced for your pet. This recipe for kidney disease is really easy to prepare, and once you've got all the ingredients prepped, you can put them all together. So I've done all the hard work already. I'm just gonna combine all of my ingredients now. So I have 1 cup of boiled chopped chicken. You can see that my pieces are fairly big. I'm gonna feed this to my chocolate lab, Sadie, so I'm not really worried about tiny pieces, but you'll wanna cut them into appropriately sized pieces for your dog. I also have 1 hard-boiled egg that I've mashed. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of organic, non-fat, plain yogurt, and you want to make sure that this is plain yogurt. You don't want to feed your dog any type of flavored yogurt, even like the vanilla flavor. It has added sugars and ingredients that your dog doesn't need. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of cooked brown rice. As you cook rice, it gains volume, so you're going to want to cook the rice. As you can see, I cooked a little bit too much, but it's probably about 1/8 cup of dry rice will get you 1/4 cup of cooked rice. And then my final ingredient is 1/2 cup of steamed carrots and green beans. So I used 1/4 cup of carrots, 1/4 cup of green beans. You could use other vegetables that are dog friendly, or you could also use just 1/2 cup of one if you only have one vegetable on hand. So now I'm just gonna toss this, make sure it's thoroughly combined. All of my ingredients are cooled, so I'm gonna feed it to Sadie right away. I recommend feeding about 1/4 cup for every 10 pounds of body weight. And this is just a guideline, keep that in mind. I have a lot of people ask me what the right serving size is for their dog. I can't tell you that. Only your veterinarian or a canine nutritionist can tell you that after they evaluate your dog to see his nutritional needs. It's likely that they'll probably also recommend a supplement or multivitamin as well. So keep that in mind. Work with a professional if you're feeding a homemade diet. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. Thanks for watching this video recipe.